story is years ago through a train-the-trainer program that we had with RLA back when we created it in 2011. I met Mohammed Tuama. Mohammed was working for an employment development agency at the time that had aspirations of creating a nonprofit that would serve refugee communities primarily in the East County.
I reached out to Dana from CHIP and asked him if we can do a Resident Leadership Academy for this specific group so we can train them how to do the process by themselves. Because those are young adults and they have the whole future in front of them. So training them to do that is way better than we are doing it for them.
I think groups like NSD or leadership groups in general, they show how it is easy to engage with their public servants. I'm here to serve the public and to meet their needs. So if they have a need, I will definitely try to help them with that. When you have a leadership group, it demonstrates to them that, oh, it puts a face to the city. So you can put my face to the city of El Cajon saying, oh, that person's here to help. How can I talk with them and then actually get what I want to have happen here in El Cajon?
Allowing the community a place where they can play soccer when they didn't have. And the ability to bring out the opportunity of young newcomers having a place to enjoy, to exercise, to be healthy, the importance about athletic fields. And then to have a city, the city of El Cajon, seeing the value of that and supporting and helping make that happen. That all came about because there was a ethnic-based, a champion community that said we need this and brought the community together, brought the city together, and the county as a partner, obviously, in helping that. Those are the amazing stories that are happening throughout San Diego, and we need to do more of, and why I am so excited about Resident Leadership Academy, working with all types of community-based organizations.
شكلنا فريق اسم الجالية العراقية وبدينا نلم أبناء الجالية الموجودين الرياضيين والفريق بدأ يتطور شوي شوي. بهاي الفترة الحقيقة حصلنا بعض المساعدات من بعض الأشخاص أو المنظمات اللي خلت الفريق شوي يستمر، لكن هاي المساعدات ما حلت كل المشاكل اللي كان يعانيها الفريق، اللي هي نقول مثلا أوراق التأسيسية أو القانونية أو التحصيل على الملاعب أو الباركات حتى نقدر نستمر ونتمرن. والحقيقة أنا استعانيت بالكابتن وعد باعتبار كابتن وعد كان لاعب بألمانيا رجل رياضي وكان يلعب كرة قدم من زمان وعلاقته طيبة مع اللاعبين، فصار هو المدرب على الفريق. وبدينا بهالفترة هذه شوي شوي نحاول من خلال علاقاتنا الجديدة نحاول نحل هذه المشاكل اللي احتضت الفريق حتى الفريق يتطور ويستمر بشكل أفضل.
طبعا أنا دعاني الكابتن صالح لتدريب الفريق، ومن أول مشاكل اللي صادفتني هي مشكلة يعني الملاعب للتدريب. بصراحة كانت مشكلة كبيرة، وبعدين أنا حاولت إنه أجيب أبليكيشن وترسنا أبليكيشن، بس ما صارت الشغلة، يعني ما قدرنا نتوصل الحل. بعدين يعني قعدنا أنا وكابتن صالح وعن طريق استاذ محمد قمنا باتصال مع استاذ محمد اللي هو عرفنا على الليدرشيب اللي هي ساعدتنا هواية على كثير شغلات ردنا نقوم بها احنا ما قدرنا نسويها.
And what we would like to see specifically is for the city of Cajon Parks and Rec to help identify additional lighting and permits for competitive soccer after hours.
كل الرياضات موجودة عندهم هذا الفريق يصير عنده فريق اسمه واحد.
With the Resident Leadership Academy is broken down in 3 phases, I like to say. And the first phase is building a foundation for action. And we address issues of the environment and talk about how the environment either supports or undermines public health and safety. And we talk through environmental factors that people may not notice that undermine people's ability to be healthy and safe and physically active.
تعرف هاي الليدرشيب شوية تأهلهم ويستفادوا منها الشباب بالمستقبل، سواء بالرزمي من يسوي رزم العمل أو من خلال التقديم للكولج، يعني على المستقبل تفيدهم إن شاء الله ونحاول نستفاد منها بالاتجاه اللي بما يخدم الفريق.
The Leadership Academy took place in an NSD office in Cajon, and it was for 4 intensive days. The attendees or the participants learned the whole 10 sessions of the RLA curriculum.
Use social determinants of health. We use community building principles and the orientation to the environment to organically solicit from many of the participants, what in the environment specifically is not supported by healthy eating and activity.
We invited many guest speakers, and the participants learned a lot of information, a lot of people who are really controlling the process.
So their questions primarily focused on access to parks. They didn't know how they could really get an access to a park to legally feel like it was theirs and nobody else could come in and say get off our field, it's reserved for us. And so it's a fairly simple process. I explained it to them. There is a process, just fill out a permit for request or start attending the Youth Sports Council meetings so then you can get the free access. But they definitely wanted to impress upon me that they wanted access. They were in need of positive play in a park, and when you have that positive play, it pushes out some of the negative that may already be in the park area.
الدورة مع الليدرشيب هي الدورة انه تخليك انت تكون شوي اكثر متمكن انه تقدر تحل شغلاتك القانونية داخل السيتي، خاصة شلون تتعامل معاها بشغلات قانونية يعني. وتعرفنا على شخصيات طبعا بالسيتي الكاهون سيتي، طبعا اكثر اعطونا شويه يعني اكثر دافع انه نعتمد على نفسنا ونقدر نسوي شغلات احنا ما كنا نقدر نسويها قبل.
Result is an action plan for creating a true bond between the community Iraqi soccer team and City of Cajon Parks and Rec. And that is the community improvement project in a nutshell. And that's what we have worked through the 10 sessions of the RLA to be able to produce this action plan so that the community Iraqi soccer team, in collaboration with Community Health Improvement Partnership and Newcomer Support and Development, we're working toward that goal.
After the Resident Leadership Academy graduation, The team started to actually implementing the project and working on the process of filling out the application to use the park and recreation.
To get access to city parks to have their soccer practices, come together as a group and have an organized type of play. Right now, I believe they are practicing at the Kennedy Park, and we also offer them some access times to the Cajon Valley Middle School field for organized practices. And we'll be seeking their input in the future when we continue to redevelop Wells Park, hopefully, with money remaining, to actually create potentially an arena soccer areas, maybe 1, if not 5 or 6, so the community can use it, as well as pay-to-play users, meaning actual paid leagues can come in and use it as well.
The ability to have county, city, community, and champions working together, everyone having a piece of that. That is what Live Well San Diego is doing, and why the Resident Leadership Academy is offering those opportunities in the heart of that champion of providing resources to allowing, again, the formation of these Leadership Academy opportunities to focus on what matters for that community. And if we look at El Cajon, who's done remarkable work with the Resident Leadership Academy.
90% of our programs are staff taught, we don't contract it out. We also recognize that if we limit access to our public facilities, crime does increase by 17%. In terms of El Cajon, we want to actually expand our services and see how can we meet the needs of our newcomer population.
I love the concept of newcomers because it's not immigrants, as I was classified coming in. It's people who are new to this country and in a remarkable way are already then contributing, finding ways about who their community is and how they can help their communities.
Talking to young people, but to me that might have been the smartest thing that can be done, because those young people are the next generation of leaders. And so with their awareness and with them graduating high school, going off to college, they come probably right back to El Cajon community, and they'll be the ones interested in engaging and improving the community.
And very excitingly, found ways of supporting each other, because what we shared in common of being new to the nation made us stronger.
Good evening. My name is and I'm here to represent my team. We're El Cajon residents. We're all in high school. And all of us are soccer players with the Iraqi soccer team. Kids, we're your future. And I think that our concerns should be...
I think when the soccer youth group spoke in front of the city council last year, the city council was amazed. Here is a group of people that were new to the country, and new to the country under very difficult circumstances that the city council was well aware of. And here they were embracing an extremely positive outlet for their lives, which is soccer, and having, quite frankly, the courage and the knowledge to come and speak in front of the city council, which most people don't do.
Training the newcomers community about the proper channels to follow when they have an issue is the first step towards community and civic engagement. What we want to do here is to remove the barriers between both communities and have the newcomers community feel the sense of belonging here in the United States.
And the best leaders are the people who live in those communities. Every one of those are leaders. They're contributing to their community. Begin to give some perhaps more information, more data and knowledge to have those leaders learn more about how they can make their communities and their families live better. And then we talk about thriving, the thriving city, or the thriving community, or a thriving family. Because thriving then is where it's about people here in San Diego, helping people to be involved with what their community is doing, the contribution that they can bring or make their city or community better. Thriving is all of those elements. And when you bring all those together, health and safety and thriving, that is how we're helping people live well. That is Live Well San Diego. One of the things I'm most proud of Live Well San Diego, getting to the heart of strengthening families, strengthening communities, strengthening this entire region, is about San Diegans who care. All these things, they'll come from leadership. All these things come from actions of people with intentionality of making it better for themselves and for the future generations that are going to come.